Kautosa, with me AKIIKI and my colleague.
This is AGGIE.
Bokita soboire kubaho gigs aine namberali aine bimukwasire mu weekend, but hopefully next time naja kubaro. Tubasimi nywe nabakuturora hero wherever you're watching us from. Thank you for loving the Galz Talk. Thank you for loving for TV. Mwebale muno obuhagizi obwo. Tugarukire no macha mkaga kiki ukavotaru tukabantu bazaho bakaiba abantu mbumuja osimu yekera
nemusanje osimu yekera na said nani it is vice versa ijana tarole kenzo nanaka
ante abo tukabaza twagamba bayitubo enobyo yabo tesanitu men, you know, there is a way how men handle their things. Men, even after getting to know they have dated the same woman, their programs will still go on. We carry her on the same table. Eat way.
Nyamyango emanyere bintu ebikuba biri mu kasenta AKIIKI ine nkokwe nugwege tagihura bo fuifuyo fuyi mwana tubukanya ngo tubusoko ize boko inemu ade mu relationship of msaiza abe inemu mukazi atainemu bufuyi mbakanya muno mu mukazi hanyuma mu relationship ko mukazi abe inemu msaiza atainemu bufuyi mbakanya muno mu msaiza
kanuvie
naidinyana mu mu inemu nchonora tuhumi to my concern
akasente kinsikikora
koro muno
hati twizire no muramu gundi tuja kwa tuganjura maisa mwebale muno nyote nkuleka kubasima mwebale kutugonza mwebale kutondera tsali mwebale kutwikerezamu and nkokubulikiro tugamba tinitwa tulhan because we know more but nthaburangana twegesangana bagamba kwega tukuwaye kusoma tukuwaye so kubanyine kimanyiro tamanyire nega hero ko so kubanyine kimanyire ikintamanyiri twena nthaburangana twegesangana bana bobisiki turole nkokutwara ba munsi muno ako bitu ebyite cyane bintu tibyangu hera nakati bintu tukwango hasa AKIIKI, you're most welcome.
Thank you.
Webale weekendi ramjaha bakuturora banzurure no murama gwitu gwekero cha hati.
Hello everyone abakuturora for TV mwebale kutugonza mwebale kubaho it's me again Princess AKIIKI program yao nganzi the Galz Talk every Saturday saha lezo zenye zitoro you're still on time charo he mwebale kutugonza mwebale kutagira. Thank you so much for always standing us over to disappointing gire over here namwe muri bantu muko naye when you keep there for us we'll be like alhamdulillah mwebale kutugonza. So from wherever you're watching us from, against right to those house managers in UAE, about Saudi, our friends in the US, our neighbors in Kenya, our neighbors in Tanzania, Congo, anywhere, from United States zone Zolimwe, United States of Rwanda. Thank you so much for watching us and thank you so much for loving us. Abantu baitu abataka bamnuka for Pototoro at large. Na Uganda yona nituwagonza. Thank you so much for making for TV what it is today. Thank you so much for embracing it and thank you so much for embracing our shows, especially the Galz Talk. Tubazahe bintu bingi on this program, especially concerning family relationships, nebindi nkuza yabana and what have you. So for today, ntugenda kubazaho pressures. Abantu pressures ezibakubaho to get in a relationship. So we are going to look at how do you handle pressure from family and friends to be in a relationship. How do you handle pressure from friends and family in a relationship? Pressures zembaganiza mu bufumbo AKIIKI tenuko abanywani abo abanyabuzale manyabiki. So there are different pressures in marriage or in relationships. So tuliyo twekaguza haliyo pressures zo kuzara, haliyo pressures zo kuswerwa. Abantu basobara kugamba no swerwad no sana bakweriza musajja hero just okoze like hoyangiri rundi bamuntu basobara like families ezimwe they can kusiba haba side get married to this one, get married to this one, sweron. No ekaguza, are they the ones abakuja kuba nogwo muntu rundi nibagambiwe ni ojeyo. So there's a lot of pressures that come in our relationships. Nyingi muno, financial pressures, children, byone bintu nkebyo. How to handle families, being in relationship. Relationships is a lot of pressures. So nituwekaguza iwo nkoko oliyo kwa hewa. Oba msaija umukazi. How do you handle those pressures from friends and family, more relationship? AKIIKI, do you have any idea about any of those pressures and how do you think someone can try handling any of them?
Thank you so much, AKIIKI. And these pressures, they can come from various sources. Kwa kwika bagambire from families. Almunezim ni tontuzeteka obsa na family as them they are individual. Ni ozeteire onko omuntu because all my friends have gotten married, me I'm not getting married.
Until the choruses and people want to put on gomasi, amasuka, no kurumya kujanja waza
Banyanvange bona bombekere nyowe tinkombekere but not them. Banyanvange bona they've done this baitu noyeyebwa ngwiwe tolim but haro zine ziri common. There are these common pressures is tukumanya like I think again ningamba eito yokweteka eyawe eye self-imposed expectations. I want to in expectations AKIIKI. Actually those expectations kusubira runde kunihera ebintu byo nogenda nonihiriguru nensi naki nogenda notahamkintu nonihiriguru nensi anti because norora abandi babine banywani baiba wawe na babine naino gamba hati nanyo nateko kubabine because the crew has them. These expectations hizo naye hat expectations naye inenko kweli wide naye nko kweli like hanon program intimacy and physical expectations like bintu binge tukubantu ni hera in life ebyo kubano expecting and unfortunately nambe chikunsaliza is some of us we don't even work towards achieving those things that we expecting. Iwe norora AGGIE norutunga omsaiza today notandikira ni byabasaiza bagame ngo bakatuzwa norora kerokeno rent ya hoire. No morora today nyencha noenda kujia msaluni kan hata woberota kambwine no mugame nze mama nze tata nze bulichimu ku familia ya utandikiriro ine bintu like ntugarhanga ngo ise kandi ya mugabira bizibu byawe. So omuntu nogenda mu relationship no expecting umsaiza kusasuru renzu no expecting umsaiza kugura give you kuri akase ati umuntu athandlinga ateke akore kibuchiona like you have to control your expectations. Iwe omuntu wamurora today tomanyire nebikumfaho women we should be appreciative. Omuntu nomurora today tomanyire nawe inebizibubi itwe na munsi muntu ine challenges zeito iro tutuize gari tuwe bambira habuso buli muntu ine byakora bamu. So instead of first understanding umuntu ono unkudilinga nawe umuntu ono undi nawe unatswamu na jakurubata nawe uwajata nada. These are things to in expectations mbanywani no giroti no nyewe was expecting this from that job with tenakisanga yahi like bitusisire kimu bituitire kimu take your time. I mar having to ebimu even ko muntu kabikolemera ko byachieving nyola kagama nguyo you get a guy at 25 years no gamba I want a man who has a house, who has a car, who has everything to be on that. No, for now you get a girlfriend walakizare na kufukira kabasa. Pangamba even your dad, he's in his 50s, doesn't have a car, neither does he have a house, he's still renting, he's still employed somewhere, he's not even employed, he's not even self-employed, but you want a guy or retirement retirement life so magamba you just first look back and you more yo are they really achievable mubwire bunu mumuntu on and not only naba dealers, drug dealers in this case maybe basuma nkabo senda za deals bakangama nzija bwangu muno bakusasanya no bakusasanya. So but umuntu who has earned a person who has
his or her hardly earned cash money. Omuntu ogunaba nabara so sebe tojja kumuleta hezi pala pase zawe za mayanyowe kinu na kiri mayanyowe motoka mayanyowe enju mayanyowe bera omuntu almukubara future iyo almukurore bya hano na maiso ngo konyana barakora no batwara road trip mayano batwara manyaka hirite bukora. So if you get in a relationship with that, you know how abaisika batukuba twine rundi aboje nosanga mwine chi group cha abantu nga 10, like 8 of them have cars. Anyuma you want to fit in. You want to fit in. Newe inokurwana muno korora wajamu nuko mehingeshwa hati ni haro the boys dormitory. Hati yine yo nokole chao manya the boys gang ama because ndoki hati hao numwirora kwe abana ba class hati nora no buramu. So when you're getting in a relationship no mukazi no murana akora no gamoni nza gumani mwiha kasente nuko nyongule motoka to make sure barora Mr and Mrs baina makaga gumire ebe tukuja kora. Neyo mukazi wagenda mu relationship because you have your friends who have cars. Tomanyira bazifunira better, that is the first thing. And I will never come out and tell you the truth. We slept around with men. We worked so hard. We did beyond that. There are people who have worked really so hard for whatever they have. So neyo wano kigwanza nkeki, you either work so hard or minimize kind as a pressure. Sala speed, then you know jago kurungi mu relationship.
Pressures. The pressure in relationships.
Yeah.
Like nibyo tulio ntubaza. Maya hati pressure yake nkindule yanta murutoro.
Pressure kanike iki hati bacheta batamanya. Na naja kuteka iki ni ngongo iki kivepa iki. Akano kwa umuntu ogumano ureke ntumbi kusindiki ebe bintu bikusindikiriza like too much enyuma no sana no huro muntu aliyo na kusindika kinu kyoyo yake kiguma kusindikiriza no etaga kinu no bwire bwacho ko bataka kikiri.
Ati derati to ukikira mbaisik chatira kodye chimkoro kahanga no bubisik
is photo shoot there hat social media is full with photo shoots. So everyone wants to go to Let's Create. Everyone wants to go to who?
All that social media comparisons. Like nanka kina chikoze nanka kina chikora nanka postinga limbikaro virungi na yeye nyenda kujiayo nanka akozere kinu nanya want this, but you forget ntoga background is takusana twine different goals na values. Bitati to every sazi no sanga every yona sazi no sanga bikwebiri you amiso gono gahangira cyana you know abantu we are not appreciative AGGIE umuntu ruhanga ine cyakwaire biti to kubirora no sanga miso gono gahangira cyabandi no yeta ha pressure yabusa there's time for everything.
Yeah, I would also say you distance yourself from abanywani abakurana bakuteka pressure. Distance yourself from ebintu byokurana bakuteka pressure, especially friends. Now we're talking about friends and family. Distance yourself from friends na family members abakurana bakuteka nka on that pressure because this is for your own good, for your own mental health, for your own good, for your own happiness. Because everyone has a life to live. Inobomezo bwabo komera na bulyomo inobomezo bwo komera. Oboraro ina abanywani abarukuhaga kwa kinu no itaga kinu agino ndaga motoka Rina no itaga yenju Rina no itaga kugu. You know Rina you need to go with us on a trip. Rina you need this. You know Rina when motoka yokuvuga is you know is please is not your class. You need to get a better car. Please. And mumutima gwawa at the back of your mind you know that you're not yet there. Please distance yourself from abantu abakweza such advices, because to them they feel like they know that like they're pushing you, they're encouraging you, and like you know they're hyping you of course, but then to you those are pressures. All my relationship no msaida niba kukaguza abeti your boyfriend wata so kugura motoka beti Rina wena no burungi wao no rekema why do you keep indoors? The guy is supposed to give you money, also go on trips with other girls. I mean you're not supposed to be driving that car. I mean you know you're not even supposed to be sleeping in a house of that much. You know to manyire iwe ni omanyire what your husband earns. Iwe ni omanyire what your husband gets. So iwe bwana no orora mbu you know manya mseja wao mukazi wao kusinga abantu abandi ko kuba kumanya regardless of whatever picture they have about him or her. Yiwo mu abantu aborahura bakuteka you know ekivepa kya bakingi muno it's too much on you. Please find a way of cutting them off. Mpora distance yourself from them. later with time they will realize ngwe bali no kuhereza no bakugambira tibiru kukora that way nikiza kuyamba kuikara no businga na mseja waru na mukazi wao mutaine bintu kuikarora likirire bintu bindi by'abantu barandora bata barandora bata because if you follow the other ones oja kuno gamha hatumanywano wange ni barora kimu katomera kana magambo katomera akomzeta kugulira motoka. So for you kind of channel sanga the guy is focused.
Yeah,
indeed is a focused guy, is a rightful person for you. Kusigikire bitekerezo bye na bike bya planninga for the future, but hati bali boni baroraha ekyanyenje rundi kya hati twali yaki kirokinu twanywa kirokinu. If you see your man is a focused man, if you see your man is is a family man who can make you a better person tomorrow, please distance yourself from people who give you negative advices and pressures and sit down and settle in your relationship. That way noja ku managing it will help you mentally to have good mental health. No kuba happy in your marriage or relationship with your partner. Yeah, okay. Otherwise we're going to be again the series. Mwanzo nora muski nora bayo
utemanyira. You know tukaitana tendency. That is why I advocate for a boy child. Itu tukara bakazi tubatwera omusango men this both of us say but we forget when songs were pushing to do those things if tubarora nibakora. I've seen men nagambo hanyokutanga kara mtoko ndatanka samwenda naguma yukuna etoro nagenda bakusoba kujambara na jambara na abayoko anaiza na mara sanga mubyamire nchakano zinduka nogenda usinge buro gwire bokutoka tuburo
better that way.
So expectations zeitu tuziraisingire muno zabahaye akiki nko kuyabana bagambira princess yabana twege kwemanyira kongereza leka twege kwemanyira wemanyira ni wo noruganka goals zawe niza values zawe niza abantu baiza kutukozesa ensobi
no yendaki mu life
what you life nyabo mezwange tubusokusana no bwa agi we are different agene byakwenda naye nyine binkwenda aine kwa kukora mu bwomeziwe na nyine kwa kukora mu bwomeziwe so really tugende mpora leka twemanyire koko agi abagambire abanywani abamuno ikara you sit with your people no gabe tubano abanywani bano obunyikara nabo libwengena nabo out ntahasa 5 kandi mukama kandi gabanu gakora nagasiskara change you know itobe bintu akiki nibyo tutakwenda kuikiriza nagamba
because wenda kuwela kangu iwe na iwe olwa kabi
nyabanywani bange kabali out nyabanywani bange
batasa 5 and you also want to fit in
nanka mnywani wange nyoka bamugulire motoka nanka kabamkolire kin hati nyoge
Then another thing, I think people should learn to, like, you know, or color around you, you distance yourself from friends that put you on pressure, friends and family that put you on pressure. Now here, you surround yourself with supportive friends. Kuyamba to handle those pressures, relationship pressures. Mubanyuani abaine, excuse me, mubanyuani abaine. You have goals to achieve, you have, you know, you have your goals, you have something you want to be in life. Nicho wogendera mu interviews bakukaguza where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Nibenda kurora like how if you're thinking about growth, if you're thinking about growth or you're thinking about money for buying gyms and you know what have you. So surround yourself with friends who are supportive to your goals and your dreams. Orolo gambe omuntu ono nkamugambera mwana nkamugambera nimpura ninyenda koreki ninyenda nyere ebintu byemukoro mwana nyetu bikunkora betu nyo isaba nabange n'umusaza wange nkaba mugambe at least tubanza tuserea akasente tugule akataka and then you will see another friend say hata nomanya mwana osokorote not korora watunga kasente mundu mwayongerezaho omanyira haro tukwika reality hits harder. There are people who will not come out bakugambira nguite we are combining money no msaija mtuli ntukora kene nakino bakwiko kwa hero bagamenya we bakatwezinde tinsobora manye biki there are very many AKIIKI bengi muno nagama nyowe tinsokora na msaidiza kinu tinsawara kora na kiri but you want to grow. You want him to buy land. You're also working and you're not buying land yourself. Already who are you na soroza? This is not a person who are na abagana millions of money. Muntu alumina average ana. Ya na nora na soroza of center ya kia milioni za nkaisatu hiyo ni milioni za nkaitano ha account ziviyami. This is a person who has wali na kueleka mbu he's a positive person and he's focused. Ogama nyawa tisoko mtaka selezanga tisoko lakini yes, I know most people outside there will comment and say nyoto insovera, but then I'm saying they are friends of yours. You will talk to akugambe, you know what, hati wara ine milioni nkaina so kuongereza ho game tubagetsa sure kichweka urundi mugambe hizeze zaina tuserega akataka tusasurege kichweka nuko ezindi turabanserura. You know there are some other people who are bamanyiki mu baina kusoroza zona zakahika nkobakokora kinu bakatwara, but when you get someone who advising and what have you no sanga kya kuyamba. So when you see omunywani nkogo wa kulenga kugamba le kandenge okupushinga mnyana ngata lugama ngwa hati yo milioni 3 zono za hulire hati milioni 3 wakweta kuzugura makamoto kao kikara no yesika hano milioni 3 ezi hata kwa sababu tugenda hamaki zone kwa sababu tugenda mayani honka hoku tugenda kalia senta zao. Life is short. Life is Derek Wamuna.
It's what you make it.
So you see someone saying senta zawe no lio no zahura manya go and do this, go and do the other one. Obantu wabo obwararago muntu no mugambira something you feel is positive is taking you but is giving you negativity. Na kwa negative energy. Wanzoga uko ikaro tekerezo gambe ono muntu kweli ne hakunyenda kundora rundi. So if you see someone trying to push your dream omugambire I'm thinking about this, is so supportive towards ebyo mugambire, those are the people you should surround yourself with. Hawakuwa na nyanje in case you get relationship issues. It is easy, you can even share with him or her akakueleza positive advice. Hata lo ugenda kugambira gaorekara ha orekara yo orekara yito tukavuga muire tetuchafugika. So surround yourself with friends who support you.
And it's not all about friends only, but even omuntu ono okuba now in a relationship. Yes, take your time if you find ono msaidiza takusupportinga your goals and you know ebintu ebimu no byeganyera no mweganya no gambo no sango muntu. Yes, we are different.
You're not working on the same place.
Yes. Kiramono abasaidiza ina abasaidiza abono babakizire kutunga abakazi babataha pressure nyoni nyendenzo nyendo gulitaka nyendo kuleke but this woman osanga taina kwa kusupporting nakati baitu omunwa kwa kino nyendo kolekino ntaka kozira kino na kiri.
What do you bring on the table?
Ntwara mpora gendera hapesi sobora.
I know.
You know men, be careful bataiza kubatomeza no sanga bakutomize iyo kabwene mpose tingire bintu byawe nyonyenda kora kino na kino you know like we've said there is time for everything. Hati bakutera ha pressure omukazi akutera ha pressure nyonyendo yangu he oizemuka nyenda tukole kino no sangiyo your plan was not to marry.
Oizemuka tamukaguza aliyoke.
But Sangio, your plan was not to marry now. My dear, when you feel you're not ready, but akutaha pressure. But akutaha pressure, osangwa bikora mwensobi, osangwa waja kusettlinga with someone.
Ready to eat and drink.
Yes, and you're sangio waja kusettlinga with someone you were not supposed to
contributions into
to settle with. No sanga someone we are just supposed to be friends, or maybe you be bunkmates, you be whoever. Just korabya mwaka akaire, you know itu abakazi nitotugera nyo nanka ka disappointing but no sanga nanka ka disappointinga
he used me.
I'm sorry, so he was just using me, so he used me.
That person really wasted my time. Ayo kabata kubana again.
Takwaga lobo mulaba.
No mwira no bwana again nayo kaba no burora.
Aha. So really, iyo muntu we are dating 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6. Yeah, toka hurago muntu nakubalize kintu cyona rune nakaguza biti RINNAH. Yes, AGGIE. Yes, to abahamu wira buti. What's your plan? No enda kora if it's business, if it's about business. Iwa kugoneza kora business ikikake kusanya. Hati weka no planning akutandika. ojja kurora omuntu nawe nayimba nagambe buli bano ojja kutandika nyo nza kukuteraho kino ndaroba okuba oliaho nojja kurora omusajja nagula ebintu nejja nabe nagaho kangana ndakwa kintu nanka mbe ndio kuna birona I thought orabyetaaga betati omuntu oikeire nawe from A up to Z mulhamu liaho chairman muno tugende tulye you know that this type of men tasokuimba hard cash yakagikwa na kugura byokulya what do you want to eat bakutwale chairman usange mu relationship ogobere mugoing to those expensive
twara noramuza na
expensive places tasagaza balance
Watasigaza balance men dageno mkatale ne nyanya na zegura no kutunguru na bwegura everything. Wallahi.
You remember there is a time when we were talking about that thing ikiwabaza ikyo. Ekyo kwegura omusaizo wa kugenda mkatale gure.
Msaizo na gema mkatale na gule nyanya na gule kutunguru na gule kisura na gule bulikimu na kigura na kireta. Ante nuko atakuhereza sento tasigaza balance.
Hanyuma kutangire no kukora ndio
home seated. And hanyuma you're home seated, you're not supposed to work. You're not supposed to do anything. You have your family, you have relatives and what? You don't even have airtime to call even your mother and say hello. No mukufero wanyu na transport agikuha haba wanyu no magikusindikira.
What kind of a person is that?
Baingi.
Ma'am.
I'm telling you.
Kama akabahe mteme ngonzi chalulo.
Munange marriage ma
that is also marriage.
Marriage.
So you no guma, you know ito abakazi chali mkama niko yatangire guma no sanga ino guma no guma nguye no gumisiza bulikimu bata yishwe byo gumisiza berakora. Tokiza kurugamo nkusisobwire kuonko tankega manya yasisobwire yakorake ayushwa. Ebintu no bibintu ebimu I'm sure nye ebintu ebimu no bako no biranko kwa kiki akugamba. So let's be mindful. If you are a woman, umsezo will know murgendo muno. That is why I always tell people here kiki I will always talk about it. Omuntu mwaje kutandika sit down with someone umkaguze.
What do you expect
what
from me?
What do you want and what do you expect? What are your expectations?
I know, right?
What do you want from me? Omuntu otahira mukintu ekyo okumanya.
Okirolo bwana okusobora ndotoro.
Okirolo ra nikisobora kijamu oga kino nikisobora ndiorolo gambe nangwa tinkwiza kusobora hanbintu.
Wano sita.
No gamba nangwa bintu tinkwiza kusobora ben say. No ya mukirungi nikibatera ho dating rito timayima dating yitu tugitwara tut. Ito betobo bwire ngumsemi kuba numukora during dating. Iwe no yenda kinyo nyenda kino na kino no gross no kano gawe nkisana I will not manage to be in a relationship with you.
That is
kizibito sazino ibyona tukora umuntu no bazana today nyencha no yetwaro deri to aba 6000 satubera hawo kwa abana bagangwe bya sazino men of nowadays they don't want to marry. They don't want to settle. It is upon you. It is upon us ladies mutwege kwese bahaba seiza na sekera ke mu mutima nagamba
taleki they will not marry you
anti you nino yesiba mseiza himbo mseizo o tunge nuwo gobora gumulinzira the right one taliyo ngumanyo ngwino yenda iza kutabare muko official ngwino iza muka kutabare muko official
get your Mr. left and drag him to right.
So iwe no jagumaho mayebiki tungo muntu ebya seriousness oba na kugonza batakugonza
iyo murarorai
mmeisho.
Then another thing wagamba you set your boundaries especially between with family. I mean you limit your family involvement in your relationship. It is either way. Limit your family involvement in your relationship. Blimuntu amanye boundaries is you as a man take always your stand and know you have it is your duty and obligation to protect your little family. Little family is this relationship you're in. You're trying to create some family for yourself. Because I always tell people you are all family yanyoko naso. But there is a family you're supposed to create yourself. Then later on, you belong to it will now later on become extended family, quote or not. But you have this little family you're trying to create, you, your wife, and the children that will come in. So please, it is your duty to protect this little family of yours against anything outside it. Most especially family involvement. It is either way. Family yomukazi, let it not so much get into your relationship to control you and show you what you're supposed to do. You're grown-ups. unless bagambire ngu mulibana myaka under age, you know, they have made you marry each other and then they have to come in and then guide you and tell you how to handle your relationship. But these are people, old people above 18, mwetekerereza, you're in your 30s, you're in your 20s, oswiro mkazi, oswiro msaija, and then you let your mother come in. You know, every issue kuba, it's your mother that calls your husband. Nyoko zara, mama wanu na atira mukowe simu. Kumugamba mhara wange, kino na kino, kiki abaki, you know. Neyo kiki kimchenyini, whatever happens, nyine uyo msaiji. Nino tero muisiki, mtabanu wange, omisomoza kwa mtuntuza, blah, don't care. So there is something they say, Mbu, never share your weakness. Your wife's weaknesses or wrongs with your family members, because you will forgive her or she will forgive you, but your family members might not forgive her. Nyenje ni mugaruka ni muba babiri. Nibatandika ni wakweteka kuni wakoze kwa birese. Aneka kuwa mwaikalira maybe with one or two friends. Abakubetegereza kurungi, because sometimes when the anger is too much, you might fail to handle. But then when you let another person wakubetegereza Taliban wapala paseno rugambo nake abakwende bisiskai, umuntu can get an elder, a friend, you know. I love making friends with abantu zero hakiki. I really like them. How kuba banda kukira kubaza nabo just in case I have life challenges. Kukira mbaisiki na abasigazi banuna abato nikenda kukira mono kustunga mnyana wangu mukuru nkamutebra nkamugamba. We take very long even without communicating, but when I have some challenge nimtera na ndakukira kubaza nawe nimugamba ninyenda kubaza mnayo. So involve this person abazeho nainywe aso kubaza naiwe. You may not even sit together. No msoborore kinyakobeiro na mana agena nabaza with another person, old partner wawe. Then you see how to handle your issues amicably without bali abandi abarukuijamba katandika. You know, nyo family yanga kike my hardly see my wrongs my relationship, because nyo nisigana ndi family yaba nibasigana ndi supporting nyowe.
Of course
no moja nao likewise family yetu sobora kutarole nsobizi naende gumane supporting omwana waba kwani bamagamba abantu mbenda kuminyigiriza, but there might be a person aso kuijamu the hagati yanyu akakugamba no manya hano osobeze newe no manya hano osobeze. Anatendo vitu umuntu na agonda na gamba nisaba kuganyirwa na nyo nisaba kunganyira na nisaba kwa nayo nisaba unganye. So let us learn to know families zetu nizigarukira hanu neito ntugarukira hanu. Our families should come in, abana barwaire bagambire ngo abana bakozereki abana barwaire. Tuinayo mukoro gunu na gunu twetaga kubana family this and this. Involve your family. You know, there are some things you're supposed to involve them. I don't know.
Bulika kugwa kuona no yu.
Wow, bulika kugwa no enda koro mkazi business no banza genda kukaguzaho mama wana dadu wao. Hati mkazi mukore duka mukore. Hati mbere ni mbere nyina ho milioni ya 2. Kwenze muheru ndi muhe ibiri. What do you expect really? Baja kugamba kinguzona zimwe. Do you really expect that? Leyo noga hati nyo msaiza manya hati izo boizerege manya izerege binu mbihura abantu nagambe namtayo tacyankwataho manya biki you know like
nyenje orarugamba abantu nibasara umugamba baita abantu tabasoko baze bintu bibatamanyire niba bibahe
noga mama tacyankwataho manya nyo biki obyali nataka kwataho mama akali. So really, there are some things and there are some people you should choose to share your intimate issue. Your intimate issues with. Not everyone should know your bedroom issues really.
Yeah.
Oburamara kumanya ngu iyo na familia yao mwinembero mugaruke. Ebi munoja kubikora. That will be easy for you, because you really don't need to first ask your mother or father if you need land for your children and wife. You don't need to first go and ask your wife your mommy. Mbahati yo mukazi nyo biro binu na kuungana ngo habwake nyo ni mugure kisora ne bihimba naki. Baza nawe akugambira bwake natoka noge kumugura omukazi muka nunachumba akiki. No amanyire bintu byarkwenda nkaha mukichumbiro nake. So kutuma kiki njo ngure kabeji geno ngure kin at the end of it all ninsanga nyine kinyebero. Ndabweza nkakugamba no gamba bintu byana kugambira bingambire you know. no ye. But if you had given this person money to go and buy, ya kuhikira yagamba nakino halisti mbenta kozeke mbenta kitero and I think nyino ka balance nsobora kukora ki nsobora kukigura. Learn to trust your ways. Ni wala sajja bagule nyanya no butungura akiki nangu
mwana kakagamba mimi nguo na abagonza that's key
key namna gani
ngati
kito tokuswara abantu
nama ngati nkakagundera arochi akana gosange njule gwire bisabu binga atakwenda mukazi waje musabu
kito so gigera hajiwa you can't you care about him now atarbatam bisabu
anti nyowe nantati omukazi wa tsala nafwaho umusaiza nafwaho mukazi
nyo mukologo ninyo mumanyire nyo wa hakikitindo amazima gale kiso kubaho so kubaho linaba neija maybe natangane kintu muhanda naga I think I can pick this and take it home or naraba msupermarket buy sugar manya there are some things which are really like obvious ngukinuna mpaka nibachetaga mukangukin but I think really ibintu byo mukichunduro omukazi olumukaguza makaro osigazama gakwingana ki
kawankanga mwa hata wewe extra boga extra
no ijaro kumugamba no mugambe extra kitembera buke batambagura batunda paketi 3 hachenga I'm saying you know binyumya let your wife do her duties. Her duties is abakazi, that is the whole truth.
Chana na buliko kabagambera baleka abakazi babo ba controlling finance wekite bakula
bagamba ngoye zawo no akuzunanka amanyabiki utamuha account yao yona but let her know this is what I'm supposed to do. This is what everything ke ekinto kindi prioritize your relationship vuga hapa la paseza abantu o focusinge ha fumbo bwawe run relationship yao na partner wao
kan vyachamkanga na bagambi aboka kanagamba ngo itizoke ko babanywana nagamba ubo bunywana
no
mukaba
nyowe ke kigambira abantu ulikyo kantakagaruka na haliere point omusaize wali wanoenda kumanya ngo mukazi na akunoba akuoleka ngunaenda mukaiba I swear
hasi ni mwenda hoto
obwaliwa nakoleka ngunyawo na mukaiba nyangu tuikara tuti ngututerangana amasimu twose nibasera ngo
baba zaki
mbasera orukwe rwokwita no mbasera onuna aliyo nasera weakness ya mugenzu wo kuli harbaji through talking but omuntu rundi takwenda ndibone tabarukwenda because omuntu arukwenda will always want you here ngumule banywani me I have seen people who pretend but after the death of their husbands that's when you realize ngubanu abantu have never been friends. Why? They are coming in now to fight for property. If you were friends habwake mtaikara ngabanywani mukasharinga
equally and peacefully kahwa
baito bakumara kuchekana ngo pa aho nhonorora ngo they were not friends, they were just bakabanu babale bintu
nyowe kagamba kitwine chikutugaita aboki yahereza example ngatka ko banu wemanya biki nalinda abana bawe nyowe abana bange kabasindika mu isebo ntabasindike mwa
exactly
when I want to talk to my children I'll contact their father
exactly
maybe their father ampe namba gambe terene namba nyowe I'm not at home terene namba
mubalenye mangu nyone ndera mukaisebo manyene anyoda
hata ho bantu nuwa kwikara nababana niwe no ikara nabo nguyo mbakwe notera mukabaro kumugabe titombalizana nanko guboza fizi yo mwana nuya mkuzaira binyo kubintera kangana
nyote ngwana umanyira ro muntu kubiha mu camera nyote ngwana I don't want to lie myself in camera. We can never be friends. Today, tomorrow, even the other day, even next year, even
because me when I said that aboki agangwe cyo kumanyisa nyowe muja wange muyekera nyowe toli muyekera but that does not mean we are friends.
Muyekera what does it mean? Opposition will always be opposition.
Stay in your lane, I stay in my lane.
But it's
as simple as that.
The truth is,
you want us to
opposition
meet and discuss about what?
Na government in power, they will never deal. Tikisobaka kubaho. Nyo, nze muyekera. Wala gamba mbusi muyekera kudiri chi. Abo ba pretenders ya kiki, me I don't like people who pretend. That is the whole truth. Me I don't like people. Mnyonga amba abantu. when you're in a relationship, I always want to have a partner. Like I wish someone gets a partner who lets you be free. Like you be who you're supposed to be. Be who you are. Do not fake anything. Because you want to please your partner. Omugambe nyowe nyorora abana bawe nyowe neso tinyina kizibuna mwana no mumutima no kimayongo abana bomuntu ndi tosokubalinda. But because you feel bakakugambira ngo to win a man you're supposed to love his children. Kandi kunu iwe munda you don't have that grace. God has, you know, like yokisemba mukama hanga chikohiri. God has not given you that capacity egitagikohire yokugama ngwiwe no so nibyo kurora abana babandi. Oli bakuhereza umwana omukabaro no tanka kumutocha ringa no mwime byokulya no mubonesa akana kora nakacheka nkengana.
Nyanka byete bizibiti.
Batanda kumutwara marwaro omwana ne bambonesa as if omwana wakagamba ruhanga bamuhangi.
Kanye bimkabyete
bizibiti. A kid has no problem with
from
you.
Day one, AGGIE.
When you can't manage, please tell the person.
No, means a kulera abana. Make it open. Nyoni ndera abana abansangire mu.
Exactly.
Bano abana na mara kuikara makagange waleta manya wagizuro bulimbuze je hankondo yanyu was not part of your plan.
Nyowe believe.
Nyo foke wakulera wabana oli binyo mukolo
gugu. Maybe something I told you mwana alera abana
buli mukazi alera abana
because umuntu otoirenda for 9 months. What makes you not take care of your children?
Ngunoja kubaletera nyonyo obaletire nyomba wa nyoko mbaswe isenkatevo itu etangana tutangoje kundegera abana bangu nyoni nyembale.
And now that is why I'm saying there are men who want people who pretend. No turosa azimkino tukibaza. There are men who are outside there saying, baba isiki benorgezgezi, baba bakazi benorgezgezi. You know this, but the whole truth is omsaija omkazi wa omuleka abe free. Obwara kugambira nyo abana butindu kubagonza my dear naba kugambira omutima gwo mundu naba kugambira cyo munda enyo bakusomera bitabo byahadikirwe nabyo nibigamba ngo ebisagira munda nibyakana kokora kakuturukya so olinyo kuja kora kihamunda ya kibazi nikimanyisa kimulemerira muno kucyahura otabona banese kihangwa cya ruhango otabona banese omwana wawe kakuno tandeka mikone michamu kakuno already omuntu akikuolekere no kikugambira kozereki achikugambi omwana wabana so kumiyambira mbere so kumiyambira muyambire omuntu hango baragira mbabaza kuhereza omuntu wakugonza. There are people who genuinely love children. Abana basigara balibana. There are people who genuinely love children. Obara kuoleka ngu akateka nembera nayo you know signs no zurora.
Nyo AKIIKI. I'm one of those people. From the bottom of my heart
that you love children like I do.
Beito AGGIE. Lera abana bao na nyondera abangi.
Yenye ndabe mengungama AKIIKI bya boka mukugama nteranga nesimu manyangutulu banywani.
Because I love children does not mean nguyo zalo ndetera abangi.
Ndiki kurugaho na demo osindika messages ane habire no wano kusindika mumuntu wandizo wange.
Bintu ebi mukama kabanga barkaigale they don't share those things.
Because iwe inoyenda omuntu owa pretendinga you'll get that person who will pretend at the end of it all you see the results. Nyoko kumbagambire galetyo nko kutugambire gahalinya prioritize your relationship. Keza kuyamba to handle the pressures in relationship egi. Oja kumanya dike byorkwenda mu relationship, oja givaluinga, oja giranke kintu chukuru muno. Partner wao oja kumuranke kintu chukuru, partner wao oja kumhereza kitinesa.
But you were day one, omuntu AKIIKI. Niwe mkire wa approaching umukazi ubu. Your mother was not there, your father was not there, your friends were not there. Ini wamanyire bwa mgodezeo. Waika wa deciding, you know what? AGGIE nija kumhimba nimteka mkayange nitanika kuikarana, I'm going to make her my wife. Hake vyo kuja kutanika kuja kundisa discussinga na abantu.
And besides this, nyo na basides abande ni wakusobera. There are some men, dundi families, let's say, no manyangu ito vino tutubikora, kiri tutuchikora, kiri tutuchikora. Hiyo izire niwe Abdalla. Onu niwe RINNAH. No Anet. Okimanyire ni Abdalla, okimanyire nuna no Anet. Akugambire ni nyo woha.
Anet.
Takugambire ni nyo Amina. Omukwena no manye ni woha, no Anet. Wa murora wikara nawe wagamba I think I'm choosing to stay with you. At the end of it all no tandika manya family yangire manya biki. Iyo kana mkwano kwa takimanyengu no Anet. And besides at the back of your mind okaba takimanyire. Okata gufamire ngwe gambire ngo itakumwenda.
Ngako batali wedini.
ngwini wanet ngolo Muhammad
no one there will slap the man.
Abdallah, you Abdallah keza kwa nanet okata manyere ngunu atakugambe ngunu wanet. Did she tell you that she was called Amina? She was Anet.
Nenyo abaisiki yo
kujaje Nenyo Anet okwa ina Abdallah. No hikano ganyo family yange msaizi yangu akwa msam okanoza mkono okatakira ngo msam. And at the back of your mind you must have known that my family will not take it. So from the first day naga my name is Abdallah, you'd have said it's a no. But the fact that you gave it a chance, you knew how to handle it, and you knew you would handle
That's
it.
That's what we expect from you, of course.
So that is what we expect you to do. Ole kuita no tutano kutugamba manye nyo mkazi nora nyoya mkazi anyesibiro family manye koze
akwesibiro side no yakweni.
Exactly hati nibiye. So if you prioritize your relationship, all these will just be nothing. Noja kono gama nyo muntu on hekinkumwenda kirikiti nakinu
musaiza wange ninye kuja kumshuwe
nororo musaiyo mkazi nororo musaiza no gama nyo ko kumbalize now. I think she believes in my values. I think she believes in this. I think she has listened to me and anyolekere this and this is possible with her. Then you know, even now mtima yanyu ebiri know each other better than any other person. And besides, ni abantu nokusobera. You enter your bedroom too, and another person comes to discuss. All these abagambi manya bagende gabona nikuyo tani ogamba nyo linye timusimi iyo manyere kyamtahize mu bedroom. Nawe Banange prioritize your relationships. Muzwala mwamagezi mumanya kije kizini.
Iwe ni okumanya omuntu ogwe kwa mugondezeo ni okumanya wake no wakomere imbantu.
Exactly.
So mleke kutuzwashe ebintu ebintu bitutama ebintu mbizambi tuzwashe. Akeka I wanted to talk about situational pressures. Obo muno hali long distance relationships. Hali mo work life balance, you know, very many people valemere ku balancing ubomezi obukora na nobomezi obundi. There is life after work.
Life ya unkomuntu personal life.
Yes, personal life. Hati iwe no emirimo noge yuto garaga abantu ikara mirimo noge bitu.
Na samkaga zekero gaya ha laptop mu sitting room. Almukol emirimo y'office. Almukole mirimo y'office
kani byeri
kazi amhaire byokulya nebyokulya birene bifuka na mugamba untekara yo microwave.
Financial crisis ebintu nkebyo or past experiences, health issues and disabilities. So this to the situational pressures. Like twine ebintu turabiremu no sanga bikutera pressure. Like no sango bunde nyuma oine like let's talk about experiences or tungi relationships. Or katunga bad experience with someone ati nevo itwene regime abo hura kiki nya basaita bakantama.
Yo wazaza wakabona wazaza ni
basana. But who told you? Who tells you all men are the same? They are not the same. They don't believe that thing. People, we can't be the same, AKIIKI. All women are not the same and all men are not the same. We can't be the same. People are different. Of course, yes. Hata abokuba in a experience imbe yatungire with a man in her past or in experience imbe yatungire with a woman in the past. Hati no jakurora na gerati na ganyobozo kantama na gumanatina. Aine that trauma na gumanatina na gamba vitu kwa na kinchi ongera kikamba. This is why you finding abantu na lema.
So na relationship na gijamu na gumanaji comparing.
Na gijamu na comparing na atina no kwe hayo wena na gamba.
No bokubihiza na ganyo ncho norora bikabintamire. Nyonjo norora bintu byamaka
bokora kantu kateito no jakura nyewe bintu nkamberekere bintu bintu bya love.
Anti sa a man is being traumatized by yo ebya byamarabe. Mbo hagamangu abansoka bebanyonona hanga kazana manyakoha babansoka bebanyonona antati no sanga no linya nawe abambandize no batanikire kumukora kolebe bitalimu kandi omhanyuma mwana time comes nafuna na rightful partner
between chances for about it
umuntu namalira sleeping out of hand habo kuba no gumana okoraki no tina bintu ebi.
The long distance relationships night is among the situational pressures. So long distance relationship no ikara pressure but that sazu kweri yogo andizuru kweri sazu na byamerewe nkati zuka birobenu whether ya potongo kwembeho ya foyembeho birobenu kweri abyamerewe nka mumbeho ya 40 kandi bakamtransferinga tsali bamleta photo
Your relationships is a long distances ukutama AKIIKI nizo bano abantu especially these people aba kwetamanya basama abo oli kule owaza kasahiye biri zanye chakala kunu samkaga zekiro obyamira someone calls you hasim wabo no bwacha naenda bazana mpaka bwaraja kutura shifti
kandi nayo naenda kubaza nawe and you're supposed to understand
what AKIIKI nyobu ndani bazana iwe nibyo ni nkuoleka the reasons why most long distance relationships don't work out no bwire bwika AKIIKI mpaka however much you want to talk AKIIKI in mukire or you have had a very stressful day or juahiro kozereke zija kwika samkaga zekiro omuntu nakuteresimu calling you at midnight is okay but this is a person who wants to talk with you for 3 hours or 2 hours because long distance relationship what maintains it mostly is effective communication communicating so omuntu naitago ikali hasimu saha isatu you're supposed to wake up at 5 in the morning to prepare yourself for work around at 6 to prepare yourself for work huwe obora no mara no tour I mean hatu hanyuma huwe aba basama obwana na mara kutura huwe those are developed countries they don't allow phones and what have you expect you to be at work and pick calls here because for us our countries are redundant and they don't have these strict rules to you know restrictions from keeping you away from your phones and what have you.
Another thing akakusindikira sente wakora business
is a different thing. This is someone employed somewhere habokoba for business ogamba bune ndainuka sahi 10 ndatora ndainuka sahi 10 ndataka na nyachakara ndabyama ndatora nkereriro no nabo nyachakara ndatora holete but otuzero noja kora mulimo gwabana you're supposed to be at work by 8 someone wants to talk to you mpaka saa mwenda zekiro hata nyowe byakumalira kwebi byona numuje mukutabuka hata numuje otoro toliona tukwiba nibye byo natanga kugamba ngo dozed off agaga on dozed off on kado benda video calls
Man, long distance relationships it is under the situational pressure. Long distance relationships omuntu naikaraira likirira. When you call atakwasira when he calls utakwasira when she calls utakwasira kwe hanika hati awakitakwasira mawa busy awokuba mawa I'm not near her because I'm not near him mama no ikarakim ha pressure buli wafutere simu ine kwikanoro hasimu nleki AKIIKI said no sangawe o wanyamsana o wanywekiro mu byamire so ine kubaza nawo samkaga o ine kulinda omanyire kimo baza nawo samkaga abo bwate nyoni ndora kimo ijo pressure kiko
anyway abantu in long distance relationships bazira hole kan relationship for emyaka nkesatu aliziro omuntu myaka musanju lero bukugamba nona batabita bagya kulisere mpapura balizira ngo papura ngo 7 years and you cover there someone is here waiting for you mbero tekere kumwimuche kiro manya kuno mujuma kuno mukunganiza kuno nangwa nyote nkusobora
then there is the modern pressures I don't know hali social media comparison to others kile kitu bintu baza comparing relationships relationship ya nanko oliva kamkolire kinu ola nankawe kamkolire kinu boyfriend una mkora kinu niwa wakitoko binkora but you're not dating her boyfriend nde iwo msiji you're not dating mukazweli na mkora kinu na kinu nyoto tukusana kandi genda nayo no wotunge na mkora
gena kano bahura kan barwana mwana ibango ngol kan bamugura nyama nyoka batakungura hano
atiyo kashwe biboli
hata nakanda tokorora balinya na
oyeberu entasha yabaro natasha
cyaba nikiyekyo manyero bakamuziga tanka kunywa nold benda gen hata level ni mono ayavwa
there is this thing princess I would say the high expectations for romance you know sahazin witwe mudating mabana mbaba batanikire kwene nabiri byanje manya dating
ngo ebya manya byanje byo kujumbere bakahoa
manya kulinda ngo umuntu akugumisirizo mulinde se paka kwicho
abahate bachabikora
Actually, there was a Sazin was talking, they was sharing with the men. The Vasset Wagai to Sazin to Tiene Wira walk seas and Incovalza Nanyeta and Garuka and enjoying Garuka a mam. You to who raving Covalza. I don't know, it's a cool Ramkata with the very disappointed. I knew not giving Cavani Heram Newton. Man. You know, then there is that pressure to maintain a perfect image to society. Nanka nyowe kama manyizanti. That is why no abantu akiki abamunebeiva abana no giroti mchonorezo pressures okugenda habiye because nyo akiki I don't believe everyone watungire center mazigenda here.
No center abantu abazine bazikora anabagenda che ni burukura na agenda yake nikianga. So it is about luck. That is the truth. It's about luck.
Then nebike bitukozire iyo hano no endo tunge center bituzitunge okozire bintu kinambere ziraruga. Nozihanga oikarira nosanga just because ino mulimo mbakusasura mitwaro gawe let's say asatu neino enda kukwisa noli wakutasha buli kile mtwari ibi ine numsana timu kusana nosanga ati nka life ya town you have to rent or ino kulia or ino transport manya data manya wiki rabo ina bana mbeda fizo rabo mwana whisky no enda kusigia no enda isoke no enda buli kibyo baitu no aninge mtwara asatu oine na mama wao muko urone kumsindikira yevi.
That's why people end up doing that.
So no that pressure. Pressure yona ne no dia hoko. So there is that image you want to maintain mu bantu bali bamanyira mutabano wananka ndigira hano.
That is why I'm saying you agare bintu bitakwenda pretending and faking life. Pretending and faking life. No hurol na gamba me if my friends cannot fit in my class, no way I cannot keep them. I cannot keep them. Undani ndora we have been with friends ndatu mukuirayo, muikaire ha Africana, ifoka Africana tumukurugaho, muikaire manyanuho nkaha tumukurugaho. Haboko babande nahura nenda kulia lunch nagama kangengirire kasese no na bantu banahulire nabakora
so iwe baho ebintu ebimu be careful mbero kwendera ku maintaining that perfect image be careful wegendesereze you know there are things akikiti manyire abantu ntubihanka like I don't know Nyenda muno kubazaho marriages. Who told people that everyone is supposed to get married?
I don't know.
When you're not married, you no sana as if you failed in life. What tells you? You mean from generations of every woman from one day bakaswera.
No, me there are things I ask yabantu. Minye mugamba manyempeta, manya banyanjule, manya veraha. Panzorole inyuma mu family orola abantu 10 benga habaruha bimpeta
basuyenkati
baise nkurunya mpeta zibateraga it was mutual agreement kwikirizangana kwetegerezangana kumanya bagendaga bagamba muhara wanyu alowitu kino na kino batwarayo baciga abanyankole batwarayo izite mteto is what evye babagenda kuroro mukazi they agree mbo muhara witu alhanu Mutabano wanyu no wakozereki mutabano wanyu no wamwino no mutabano wanyu no ine muhara wayi mutabano witu no ine muhara wanyu we agree to keep together and make a home naira ebe bintu bikaba bitaro batano wo turabibazaho halimu halimu batabano ba mukama ruhanga bagenzi baza kwiza batuganda we are fighting you know viki na viki but that is tumutugaruke mu buntu bwenyine there are people who have lived peacefully for years AKIIKI. Baina abana beneki you cannot even know these people. Na introduction to akikora na wedding to akajikora.
Nyo abo timbaro
abataswiro nakati they are people who have been kept baba kulize, they are wedded, they are married, but they have been raised by single parents.
Like,
did your parents hang themselves because they did not get married?
Yes, Then to leave that with Atifab, yes, mbele ni ngonzi, but that have not gotten the chance.
Why? But yona nyama tinkurora nya AKIIKI. Yona tinkurora kwake pressure zeze zimu abamu nizibateka pressure. Nor sangolinya mama wakulize. urun hisso akule because me there are some men I have known balinzira abana babo amazima agali tebene nabakazi maka kan they have done all the maternal roles is nuisa no wenyina they have done almost all the duties. There are people I can testify for can their children were and they are all getting successful. Amazima agali hanyimi omwana no mara no izo notanga kweralikira bojo hatinyo baba wange natekerezamo. You can't you think ngwito dadi akaturaising without all those pressures? What don't you think now yatekerezaga natekereza abantu banu nibantekerezamo ke bakora ninkuza abana bo bwisiki ninkuza abana bo bojo mukantena mukazi.
But these are things we are supposed to accept. Ekintu kirabakizire your way. It is okay whatever kitungire embrace it. Okay abakitayizire
well and good.
Still move on to turaye koleki.
Abazina bamunoteka no mwana wa pressure mwana rugahaye yita ngo kuba naenda genda kuswero naenda genda ko.
And that is how we've ended abana bamalirira have ended up marrying wrong people. Abo kubiyo mtera pressure swera wakura manyawagiro but munani titwangire yes hari ebintu ebimu ebuito society nturanu kwebine kuba but who tells you mpaka pon kwebine kuba if I've tried and I've failed
child people suffer domestic violence they told na Gambia please do not come out kira hul barakura bat ngogenzere warugai omwana narugaho nahwaho nyonyi nabantu abankuroraki
nyo to me AKIIKI my daughter a divorced daughter is better than a dead one.
Dead body.
Yes. My divorced daughter is better than a dead one.
I think there are people who don't prioritize their children.
Ege pressure baitinyo
abakuba no yenda ko mwana wawe AKIIKI kan relationship wako bere and you know what happens omwana akagamba mommy please I'm going through this and I think it is eating me up. Let the kid be. Na sawara kuwa successful atali married. Na sawara kuwa successful kandi akawa na good mother atali mufumbo no msaiji. Because experience is the best teacher. Asokoro lebirio nagamba abana bange tinkwetaga babenka bire binarozerenka kuli na bagambira mutalikora kino and at the end of it onyesha nafuna abasaija nibafuna abakazi nobufumbo burungi nafuna abakazi nibaswerwa mumaka. Me there are people I have seen AKIIKI bali mumaka marungi matiri bona galikuli baito AKIIKI abantu bona no ikaguza mbaburu wake rundi we don't even think about them itotumanya maybe nukwali. Do you know what? Abintu ebino byetegereza obarukumara kurugaye mu bufumbo nkaho bwange no mpamwe myezi yege nororo mukazi wena na yakayakata no gamba he hono mukazi AKIIKI kaba
pressure bufumbo gimanyiro aliyo that pressure inakora kinu kiri
no mugamba ruhangange kiki cyali kiremesezo ogo mukazi kukunyerera ati
and then someone no marakole byo no muntu takubara magezi
takubara social media ndamu kakamiri omwana wana na yaka no gamba children wa 22
ati ito child derito hano uchikaiza hano mu African parents ito
nyoni kenyendera abajungu
guma gumisirize kwa abantu barakora abantu barakirora but which people do I live for people tuangire yes abantu ntubetaga they are those who are supposed to please but now there are things we need to accept. They've tried this and it has failed nkoleki
nothing
omwana leka kumutaha pressure guma manyabiki hatioreiza hatiaro barakurora bata baharabana nkabo kabakaswerwa nyo wabange kiki mama mufuera emale kufuera yo nyeyite but
mwana wangu nangwa me calling the way I love my children. I really pray that God gives umtemo mzaire kyabana sagara bana but biona mukama ruhanga no wabisara mukama ruhanga tasara kivi nabaine kyarozera maiso kurure nabaine kyakumutangira rundi calling her for a different calling. So really the way omuntu konogonza abana bawo you can never sacrifice them as lambs looking at what they go through. Omwana kayo murolo omukazi naswerwa AKIIKI nasiba kasoke penso emyezi mukaga abantu abamba imisoke bya Easter hato kama mukwa kinga
bachenele ya
Easter kabayad Easter kabayad no sango muntu imisoke bya Easter alindirire next month ko 10 naja kutanga nasumurai nasamwe tutte nasumurai nasu tutte nuko makomi abiri agenda service ya Christmas ndigenda nali mpaka Easter oli chonko liyo mhara wao mazima nibyo kwenda abe mwebi unlike byakubira aliyo wa bunde nakakora nakano sanga bunde nenko kwayo konye tali ino mundu obulumi ino busasa natina nko kwara kugambe.
So how to control all those na viki let us have open communication. Umuntu iyo ni ka ejo communication yenge ngifuera hahi communicate umuntu uba open. I think these things tukiheno mbasaiza na wakazi even when we are friends we need to sit down and we are sorting as friends and talk. Yes, you're my friend, but
Nyina friend wangu Izweli, I think 2 days ago she called me. Friend wangu tubaza wendole simu yetu we are always active on WhatsApp. Tubaza every day almost. But when I see a call nibalima hati inekiale mero texting a message na endaga mpaka koleki akewaza tumagamba kiki hati kintu tsoke waliza hasem hati Izweli kanganya ngamba ngumwana ngwenda narora bero bino ngeri turumukubazamu ngundabira dalo ngunindora friendship nesanel hakasubo nagamba la kanteresimu. So that is what you're saying.
Yes,
just in case you feel something no gamba if this is really your friend no gamba
let us communicate.
Why are you too quiet?
Yes,
why is this happening
openly? Then to inekufayo we made, you know. And AKIIKI valzeho boundary setting. Let us set boundaries. No self-care and stress management. We really need to know if for abotaine munywani wakubazana utaine muntu osokubazana. Let us reach out to those counselors. There are people around the world abasokutuyamba utafwane ebintu bikakuita pressure kenda kuito kajetweka wabukubiwe notina kusharinga na abantu bakakuseka bakakorake man nyenche nikahoa mfilimu ne
most of the time AKIIKI aliyo mbumbu you can always take a break. Take a break from social media, take a break from whatever you feel is disturbing. No just on social media or saying these celebrity couples. Let's say for instance celebrity couples you have had issues ebyabo byona vera bya mahumu makuru. Oja gya social media sange ni ubatekero top orano je peningoti nani YouTube ni ono sangoro topic bali muku discussing orano jana ni ha TikTok ni oja kusanga bali mukora mu challenges. Please evyona kubyetantara first give yourself time esimu banzo geyeho not kugeyeho like having it might be first leave social media enda bakura ni bisobara kuino ni bikutalwaneza obire can prioritize yourself
tuefeho bana bagamba birebi akasinze noke hafsa kujakakoha tuemanyira bomezwa you're the most important person in your life. So when event what will people say, what will others say? Yes, we mind akuba society ni tuikaram community, we live with others, you have to mind na but haro nambere bikwikara ebintu ebimu ngo abantu abamuti bikuba kwata this is about you have to wake up and say this is about me. Like kino na mama wange takirimu nosanga kuba sometimes takusobora kwetegereza our parents nabo ne bale makimu kutwetegereza na abana betu balema kutwetegereza na abagenzi betu bakutwetegereza. So you have to decide otwemo gambe no this is about
indoor. Yes. Listen to yourself.
Yes, you're in a person and decide for yourself. Cancel yourself for gambe no this is what I want, this is my life after all.
This is AKIIKI nyina abantu kimbagambira tokulora these counselors that they are professional counselors and what have you. But the whole truth remains, Amazima Gali, the best counselor is yourself.
Of course, yeah.
The best counselor and the number one counselor is yourself. Ndora banu abantu babatwera mu rehab, sijui everywhere mmanyankahan. The best counselor is yourself.
Of course, AKIIKI, we've seen people. First, no, he's a friend. Opening it up, mbalize about something. Nagarukai na kora kimwe kimbalize kile cyale seregen cyo kibazana nagarukai aho hamtimagwe takadisaidingire amanyire we cyakwenda na hikana rero so no baza no kora kinabirora go mazima bitunaga ndake turukanta.
So ebibyona ne tukugamba no bakugamba kebakugamba. The best counselor is yourself.
Yeah.
Usually babagamba to listen to your inner you. Senkati mutema mundu. That inner you always speaks. Better that inner person abazampora. And you really need a lot of attention to listen to that inner person. Can usually abakire kandi asokwaza murundi nkogo gumurundi ebiri then other confusing voices will come. So the confusing voices are always loud. The confusing voices are always loud. But the most rightful person is the real first voice you had. I think I'm better than this. So I think I can do better than this. Takugaruka. Hata no mana atandika nao hata heja louder voices za confidence kama wa onu ni msoboro onu kakumukora kenna mpaka naza kukalansa hata tandika kwebi habiha kale so I mean it is now you get in denying self denial but if you want to know exactly kiki kenyine kyole get in your room, sit down and listen. Ekipo kiragamba no, first give it time. Then you're giving it time. Oye huliriza kwa abantu bano no baragamba kirugemu no baragamba you will not until you decide on your own and say I'm moving away from this and I'll not get back to it again.
Oh yeah.
So your best counselor is you yourself before you look for these other professional counselors out. Bantu, they don't know what you're going through. It is you. Nyo kiki ngamba bantu. I can never tell someone to move out of their marriages in Gubabatiri. No, Timbagamba. Domestic violence to Gibaza is bad. And everyone knows domestic violence is bad.
And you know
what you want. No kirangol muntu mukuru and someone raises a hand and beats you. No, I don't know the pain you felt when they beat you up. But in Komuntu, you know what you felt when they beat you up. Listen to yourself for ole abana bange bantirege baroho ni barora abana bange nabo batanga kura bayisereka nsiemeza abana bange kinu na kinu
and this what I want?
Compare and see do you really deserve it or your children and you deserve better than that omwala roli yo bokutire to sasire and you feel you know zimera
kwa
kuwasomanga mu primary ne bagamba ngunyo bantirege na bumera
mubiri katomi no seba manote yangu seba mungango sumura
so when uri no bumera because nyowe I tell people when you're advising partners ya kike wali relationship talk to them the wrongs ebyokorora ngo kino tukisemire mama kino tukisemire I think this is better but do not tell them you do this nyencha niyo kuja kuba mubi nyencha niyo genda kuba mubi
okay Mbaila Kikrina and Nkabtosa every Saturday. Mwebale kubaho. Thank you for loving us. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for listening. Kanhire nekyo hiremu. Mpaka soko watulhanu kanhire tutubalize usakuonka. And until next Saturday. Bye.
See you. Bye.
Amaziga